So after the Ultimate Perfect Cell video that I did a few weeks ago, I thought that was pretty well received, and a lot of you guys seem to enjoy it that did click on it. It's just a little silly fan fiction type of video, I guess. And today we have Super Saiyan God 4. This comes off of the Ultra Dragon Ball Wiki. Not the Dragon Ball Wiki, it's the Ultra Dragon Ball Wiki, which has stuff from the regular Wiki, but also includes fan fiction, I guess. This isn't something that was sent to me or anything. I just found this randomly, and I thought it'd be fun to take a look at this and read the biography of this character, or I guess transformation, to you guys. It's purely fan fiction, and I don't think anyone clicked on this video thinking it was really anything else, so hopefully no one was deceived. But Super Saiyan God 4 requires you to be at Super Saiyan 4 when becoming a Super Saiyan God. Pretty self-explanatory, I would say. It takes the SSJ God multiplier and makes it go haywire. When this transformation is used, reality around it in a 40-meter radius, everything outside that radius stops in time. So basically, when you do the transformation, well, the made-up transformation, of course, reality that is within a 40-meter radius of your transformation seems to, just from what's written here, seems to be okay, but everything around it is stopped. So everything in the foreseeable universe, or all universes, I guess, would be stopped. That's at least what I'm gathering from the text here. I just like how I'm treating this like it's a real thing, being super serious about this, because there's a lot of detail here. At least I can appreciate that. But it continues on and says, it throws out mana that turns into ki, that turns into mana constantly. So mana is magic, right? So the magic turns into ki, which turns into magic. But what's the purpose of that? I'm not really sure, but I guess magic's turning into ki, then turning back into magic again, and so on and so forth. It changes the color to inverted colors outside the 40-meter radius as marking where the time is stopped. So everything outside that radius again is being distorted in colors and everything, really, it seems. It can technically move at the speed of instant, quite faster as it uses instant transmission. So I don't know if this is talking about the time stopping as everything's instant, or the actual form is an instant movement of the being using it. I'm not really sure if that's what's trying to be said. There's a couple errors in here with grammar and how clear things are, but I'm not going to go harping on that. But at such a level, meaning this transformation does not require focus, and it has no real weaknesses, and can only be trumped by the Super Saiyan God 5 and Hyper Saiyan God 4. What? I don't even think I need to do videos on those, to be honest. Now, I just skimmed over this thing, and this is new to me. A punch can throw a person through a dimension at light speed. And flying, well, to be honest, light speed in Dragon Ball isn't that impressive at this point, is it? Even if you're hitting someone through light speed. And fly out in another part of the universe at near instant. So wait, it went to light speed to near instant. But when you're breaking down numbers that big, that's a very big difference, isn't it? Near instant and light speed, that's completely different. Especially when you're traveling across an entire universe. I mean, you've probably heard how long it takes light to travel from like a star down to Earth. I don't remember, but I know it was a lot longer than near instant. Am I really breaking this down? Like, honestly, am I doing this right now? During this punch, everything around the user seems to stop, and his vision and everything seems stopped. But he flies at normal speeds as it seems. So the time around the user stops, or the person being punched? Again, it's not really 100% clear, is it? I mean, it makes sense for it to be the person that was punched. So basically it seems like they're moving through time, or time has stopped but they're still going forward. So I guess wherever they do land, they will be there essentially instantaneously, because time has stopped around them. But they are still traveling at, it doesn't really matter what speed, as long as they get to their destination and time emerges again. The Super Saiyan God 4 can turn itself into energy and reform somewhere else. So it then says that transforming into energy, then re-emerging into the shape of physical energy, increases your strength further. So can you just keep doing that like a Zenkai boost or something? Like, I don't know, that sounds overpowered and not really... I mean, it's fan fiction, but... Well, I can't talk because I liked Ultimate Perfect Cell. We gotta place limits here, man. If used by a person who is in tier 3 to 3.5 in their base, what does that even mean? They will be able to, during the transformation, turn the universe around them into shards, unleash and turn all matter around them into anti-materia. I guess they mean material. Anti-material that combines with all the other material as well. During the event of this, every single bit of energy coming off from that event and of anti-material and material colliding will be drained by the Super Saiyan. I can't dissect what the hell was just said, to be honest with you. I don't even know if materia is a completely different word. I don't know what tier 3 and 3.5 is. I'm very confused at the moment, actually. So your guess to that is as good as mine. I understand the part where the universe is collapsing when they transform, but what's all this stuff about material combining into other material? It's giving me a headache. SSJ God 4 has red fur that matches the hair of Super Saiyan God. It has a glow and unleashes the same kind of aura Super Saiyan God does. The user's eyes are turned to white and looks like you have no pupils or anything, but you can still see. Well, that is, that is definitely important. Its tail is surrounded by the tail's aura from Naruto. Now, we just delved into completely different territory here, I would say. And is still only one tail, but the tails on the Super Saiyan God 4 can reach up to about 5 meter max in length. The tail can be used as a hand in some cases to launch some attacks. Well, that's kind of cool. It's almost like launching a Kamehameha out of your feet, except you're doing stuff with your tail. That could be interesting. When transforming into this being, it works the same as Super Saiyan God 4. Wait, there's nothing here about another transformation, right? Maybe they forgot to add something about a Naruto / transformation here, but I mean, it's not here, but let's just assume that's what they meant. But when you transform, it works just like Super Saiyan God 4, but it repeats every single microsecond until the user's energy is literally visible on the outside. As the energy is changing color every second, it releases such a shockwave that makes time go around it go backwards 10 seconds, or for 10 seconds, I guess. I guess it would go back 10 seconds then, wouldn't it? It does as well change the traits of everything around it for a second into something else. If used somewhere near lava, it makes stone, or water, or ice. Once you have I think that bit was kind of cool, the whole elemental thing changing. That's a little bit creative. Once you have transformed once, you will transform with a faster transformation than that. Speed up by billions of times, and will make everyone around it feel weird. You know, you're really technical, and then you're like, it makes everyone feel weird. Anyway, we've got subforms here. Hyper Saiyan God 4. So, this is the one we heard about earlier, of course. How could you forget? This form is a 100,000 times multiplier from the normal Saiyan God 4. It results in the user's fur and hair to become white and flash through colors every microsecond. The lightning aura from this form has several colors that can come out. It still lands somewhat on the same level as Super Saiyan God 4, but is several times stronger than the normal Super Saiyan God 4. Wait, there's Super Saiyan God 4, and then there's normal Super Saiyan God 4. This started off interesting, and then it's gotten to the point where there's things being left out that I want to know about, and then I'm kind of curious of digging into this person's mind that's created this. But Hyper Saiyan God can potentially move at speeds that are similar to the Big Rip, and can rip... What is the Big Rip? And can rip universes apart at the speed of instant. It can breathe in space with no problem. And, well, its tail is longer than Super Saiyan God 4's tail, which emits a similar effect of the tails from Naruto. And, well, it surrounds the user, but it changes colors with the user. There's a lot of stuff about the tail here. And of course we have how to transform, because you at home, I know, you're just dying to know how you can do this yourself. Because you want to become a Hyper Super Saiyan God or a Super Saiyan God 4. The first time you transform, you have to do it the traditional way. But once you do that, the Super Saiyan 4 literally catches the pure good essence of the 6 Saiyans needed in its fur. Okay, now it's just getting into, like, it's making fun of itself, it sounds like. When you want to transform again, the sparks of good essence fly around you in circles and then flies into you as well. In a flash, you become Super Saiyan God 4. So that was my breakdown of this fan transformation. Again, if you thought this was something real, I mean, that's a problem. But that's my breakdown of a fictional form. I gave my thoughts and my analysis of what was going on, and I don't know if you guys even enjoyed that, but it's experimental, I guess. If you did enjoy it, maybe I'll do more things like this. I like mixing things up on the channel and doing things that other people really just don't do. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this. I know not everyone's gonna, and that's obvious, but that's how things usually are. But if you did, leave your thoughts down below. If there's anything else you want me to check out, let me know. I'll leave a link to this down below. And of course, I'll catch you guys later.